You're listening to QSJ, Digging Up the Underground.
Never. Alright. Never gave it. Alright, I gotta come down short. Never gave a damn. No. I ain't never gave a damn. No. Never gave a damn. I ain't never gave no fuck. I fell out with them hoes. We ain't never making up. I'm back for everything I ever want. I'm on a mission. Bitch, man, I'm in the kitchen. Ayy, let me cook. Big ol' come through flying in. Let her cook. Ayy, all this shit I'm flying in. Let her cook. And all this shit is packed in. Let me sell. Ayy, I don't really give a fuck. All that feeling shit, all that shit is just a dub. I'm so over all this shit and I'm so over all the scrubs. Everybody wanna hand out, but nobody show me love. Cause all the love be fake. And I'm so tired of these bitches, man, they all fake. And all these niggas on some bullshit, I ain't on that shit. It's Big Briaa, bitch, not the little one. I ain't got no time, bitch, if you wanna run, you can run it back. Got the Glock with the 9, I don't got a fucking brap. It's alright, I got time, I don't really wanna rap. It's okay, I don't really gotta strip, cause I trap, bitch, I'm okay. Yeah, I switch it up, I ain't never gave a fuck. Tired bitches freaking luck, you could really press your luck. Fuck up, say the wrong thing. I got the beam pointed to your head. Let me tell you something.
You're listening to QSJ, Digging Up the Underground.
Let's get back to the mix.
Big shout out to everybody listening. Tune in to QSJRadio.com, home to the unsigned artists. Just to let y'all know a little bit about what's going on here real quick before I introduce our guest. This is QSJ Radio, home to the unsigned artists. As you guys formerly known, we are going by Doodoo now, hashtag DUTU, digging up the underground. And today's guest is, I'm going to say this, but I think I'm messing up the name, Briaa MC, an artist who believes they are torn between two paths. But why choose one, right? A dynamic force in music and the creative world. Briaa is a singer, rapper, an audio engineer, a DJ, I think a photographer. I think she cooked. You know, I think she blending new talent and raw talent and technical mastery, whether behind the mic, the decks, or the camera. She turns every moment into an art form. There's also believes that they're a promoter, right? Like a promoter, you're doing your thing over there too. And by way of Tampa, Florida, which y'all had some major ass floods just a month or two ago, which was crazy. But Briaa, is it Briaa MC?
It is. It's Briaa MC. You said it perfect.
Okay, great. Yo, welcome to the show.
I know. I missed you.
Listen, and it's about 100 years ago.
100 years later. I know it. I've already know it.
But it's all good because, you know, I think people get caught up with a bunch of things and, I think that, you know, I was just noticing a lot of the movement, a lot of the things that you was like, hey, yo, pay attention to me. And I think I was basically saying the same thing back. But then I was like, you know what? I think we need to just like make this shit happen. And I'm really happy to have you on here. But I do want to make sure of something. Chat, can you hear Briaa? Tell me, can you hear Briaa?
I can hear you. I can hear you crystal clear.
One of the things that I want to know, you know, torn between two paths, or even maybe more. What does that mean? Because that's something that you put out to the world.
I did. So torn between two paths. So initially I wanted to become like a surgeon, like a doctor. So I was torn between music and the medical field. So I decided to enter the medical field because my grandma was like, you know, it's good, it's stable, it's worth it. It's, you know, you'll be helping people, which is great. I love to help people. If I could redirect you in a great way and you get something out of it, that's wonderful. But I also have always loved and didn't want to limit myself to one. So I just I wanted to do it all. So I said, let's go to school. We finished. We did our degree. We got our GED. We did our certification. We became a medical assistant. We entered the medical field. We did this for 7 years. In
Wow.
this 7th year, I am so burnt out that I said, you know what? It's time to start something new. So on that 7th year, we decided to quit and jump into the music world, the nightlife, enter everything. And that's exactly what we've been doing.
So music and the nightlife, like that's 100% two different worlds, but they
Yes,
operate almost the same, which is
exactly.
crazy because if you guys didn't know, I kind of started off in the nightlife in New York, right? And it was cool, you know. I started knowing like celebrity photographers.
Right.
That was my way in because I went to I went what was it to one of those stores where you get printouts, and I made myself a fake press pass, and I was just walking in there like, is it okay if I take pics and stuff like that? So I was doing it for free. Somebody in the club was doing it for money, which kind of pushed me out the way too because they were like, this is kind of my job. Um,
Exactly.
but the way to get your name out is basically the same when it comes to the music. So you wear so many creative hats.
Yes.
Singer, rapper, DJ, photographer. If you had to choose one for the rest of your life, which one and why?
That is the biggest, hardest thing that you could make me answer because I feel like I don't identify as strictly a rapper and I don't identify as strictly as a singer. But an audio engineer or a producer, I do say that I would identify more as. So I would say an audio engineer. Cause ideally, the goal is to have our own studio. The goal is to have our own label. The goal is to get our feet wet. We want to be influential. We want to create equity. We want to have that generational wealth. We're trying to break those, limiting thoughts in our head. So I'm trying to do something different that I've never seen. So I'm doing it a little bit different, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
We started promoting in a club called El Padrino. And it's a strip club, but I did the DJing, I did promoting, I did all of that for free. And that kind of got me into, okay, now I know who Hefe nightclub is. Now I know who this person is. Now I have met that person. And so these connections um have just, created more emotion. Now everybody knows, hey, I do photography. So hey, if you need a video, you want me to, get a video while you're doing your DJ set, I got you. I'll send you your video. You gotta follow me though. You feel me?
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
follow
yeah,
you
yeah.
back.
Yeah.
It's all a networking thing. I'm doing something for you. You're doing something for me. You're helping me reach your goal. I'm helping you get that video that you can't take of yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's we're all working together. And really, I don't even identify as a rapper. I just freestyle and I talk shit. And that's it.
You know what's
Because,
crazy is coming off almost naturally. I think I was about to pop off into the song "Let 'Em Cook." For those who didn't hear it, that was "Let 'Em
right?
Cook" the freestyle. And as soon as I said something, you was like, "Yo, I was pissed that day, da da da," because it still comes as the emotion. Some of that does not come easy for people. And
Mm.
it's, if you was in the medical field for so long, I'm trying to figure out where was the practice at? Because you
The
just
practice is I never stopped the studio.
okay, okay,
While I was in school, I did a few interviews with you when
yes,
it was mad love. So
yeah,
it's I never stopped music. I kept going. I kept going to the studio. I have 2 albums already done. I'm just waiting to drop it, mix and master it the way that I want it, and boom. The emotion and everything over these 7 years, I've been literally suffering in silence, but the sleep, I didn't have any of it. But that's why I could sleep now because I created that time where it's just okay, now I don't have that limiting 9 to 5.
yeah,
But I'm still grinding though. We just grinding different. So really it's just when you decide you want something, you either gonna go for it and talk about it or you're gonna put it in motion. And that's
And
what we're trying to do.
And it's crazy because you talk a lot of we, and I'm listening, and I'm like, wait, I only got Briaa here, so
You do, but when
where's
I
the
say
we
yes,
coming? Because I need to know where that we is because that seems
we
that
that
seems like
we
a
is
heart
me
is
and my
somewhere else.
team. Like
Yeah.
me and my team for sure. Like I feel like it takes way more than just the artist. Um and that's what I am, an artist. You know what I'm saying? So I have a team. I have a team of promoters. Like there's a team of promoters. Like there's let me let me see if I can simplify it a little bit. So I feel like right now I am a rapper, but I'm not in the rap world
Mm,
because I choose not to be because there's a lot of, there's a lot of stuff you see in the rap world that you either agree with it or you don't. Keep it moving, keep it pushing.
yeah.
But I've been getting more love from like the EDM world. Like the EDM world, they're so inviting, they're so nice, they're so let's be friends, you know what I'm saying? There's no like hating energy. And I just want that positivity around me. So we kind of grouped up with a few promoters and these promoters have kind of became friends with me and my team, and we just been like growing. Like we've been doing live events, we've been doing things at like Tampa Karaoke Lounge, which is like a big little lounge where they have like their little DJ set. I've been just trying to get out there, and little by little we've been pretty much everywhere.
If you guys are just joining us, and I see a whole bunch of people, I'm going to shout a few people out here in the chat. Thank you so much for coming in here. We're talking to Briaa MC, photographer, singer, rapper, audio engineer. I think she a doctor on the low. I don't know. But also the DJ part, which is crazy because I'm trying to figure out like this navigation of the creative lanes. Like you did say in the beginning that you are burnt out, but how do you stay inspired across so many art forms because things are changing really fast, and it's like you can stay the way you work in it, or you can just take what you have learned and move forward with the new technologies, with the new things, because it is way different world right now in online life. Just to promote yourself, just to have you can have trash ass video a concept and still be popping, is crazy,
True.
which is kind of like almost demoralizing to people who take the craft serious.
That's very true. I feel like being burnt out, the only thing that's helped me not feel overwhelmed and overstimulated and everything else is music. Music is the therapy. Whether that's DJing, whether that's changing the vibe of the room and the atmosphere, whether that's getting women to dance and they're not. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like there's different ways to go about it. I like photography because I think like beautiful things should be taken. Like that moment, that exact pristine moment should be taken a photo of. Like something beautiful that's gonna last. That's something that you put out there. Somebody else might see it and be like, oh my God, so nice. Or you might uplift somebody, who knows? But like the goal is, like I said, to be influential. We want to influence people, get degrees, get certifications. You don't have to be trapping. You don't have to be from the hood. You don't have to be in the hood. You don't got to be stuck in the hood. Like, you can do it. Like, wherever you started, you could do it. And if you want to do it, all you got to do is start. That's the perfect way to do it. Like, literally.
Yo,
And no one
Briaa,
can.
no, not to lie, bro. I'm like thinking about stuff, and I'm like, bro, this motherfucker got more confidence than the last time we spoke, which is crazy because them shy days is over. This is almost as if you're presenting yourself all the time, especially as a DJ, because if you're not nice, you're not gonna get rehired. That's
No.
100%. And if you but let me get to this music thing real quick because some of these songs is like amazing, and one of these are overthinking. I know you just heard me. You just sent this to me, but I
I
was like,
did.
damn, like yo, that feature is crazy. Now
Yeah, it is.
I know that people getting into they feelings these days, and it's extremely acceptable. I'll be
Yeah.
overthinking all the time. Like right now, I'll be like, "Yo, I'm gonna have a stroke right here on fucking on thing." Hopefully, I don't. But
No.
but overthinking because I know I
Mhm.
talked about how the audio is right now. What's
Right?
this song about? Because I know I'm probably gonna be
Oh
bugging.
my gosh. Overthinking was like the hardest project for me to finish. It literally took 3 years. Um, I was in a relationship for 10 years with my daughter's father, and it just ended badly, you know, domestic violence, stuff like that, and trials, not stuff that's fun, you know, through the courts with your kid. You don't want to do that. And I basically had to make a decision one day, like you either move on or you continue to let this be like the reality for you. And ever since I made that decision 3 years ago, like, I decided, like, yo, like, I'm tired of people telling me who they wanna see me be. I wanna be who I am, so I'm going to. That's where the confidence come from because I'm so used to not having a voice. I'm not used to talking. I'm
Mm.
not used to speaking. So now Bria's like here, like, hey, I'm here. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna do it. Are you good? Like, are you straight? We're gonna be happy and we're gonna be positive because that's all I want to receive. Like, that's it.
And I'm gonna go ahead and introduce this song right here, Briaa MC, and this is who is it? Kiara Love.
Kiara Love, yeah,
Yeah,
she's got a lot of followers. She's
yeah.
popping.
So
She's
Kiara
dope.
Love and Briaa MC, Overthinking on QSJ, digging up the underground.
I guess I loved you at the wrong time in my life, yeah. I was ready for it all, but you just wasn't right, man. It killed me and it fucked me up. It switched me up. I switched the lanes. I fucked it up. I don't understand, but it's not enough. I tried to give you everything that I had, but it wasn't enough. I gave you my heart, baby, and you went and fucked it up. For a little prostitute that wasn't even old enough. And I don't really give a fuck, but that shit still really fucks me up. Cause I'm an overthinker. I think about it, and it hurts. And I know I feel the pain all inside. When I try to love, I wanna cry, cause I don't know how to deal with these emotions that I have inside. So I try to fucking hide, cause I don't understand why. Why you wanna lie? Why you wanna lie? I don't understand why. It's the reason why I hide. It's the reason why I cry, cause I don't understand why. I still cry at night about it. I still cry at night about it. Gave you everything, but it still wasn't right. I still cry at night about it. Without your love, baby, I am dying. Gave you everything, but you weren't right.
Overthinking.
Overthinking was we put our soul into that. Like, we felt that. We cried when we finished recording that because we kind of felt like we let go of everything that we felt, like all that hurt, all that trauma, all that infidelity, all the lies, all the betrayal. You just years of you just let it go.
Big shout out to everybody listening in. Man, Overthinking, is it released? Is there something that you want to?
I want to release it, but I have to remake the beat. So the beat I initially got from YouTube, and it was like a YouTube free beat, but I think
Yeah,
someone bought it, so now I have to go back and
yeah.
I'm messing with the beat thing, and I'm gonna make it again, and probably
Okay.
put my own little twist on it or something.
So just to let y'all know, we got Chicago in the building. Thank you so much, Eddie, for coming in here. We got the Bossy V out of Brooklyn, New York in the building. Thank you so much.
Shout out, Bossy!
I do believe we have just Crystal in here and Mr. Brightside in the building. I'm not looking at the chat. I'm really focusing on you real quick. You know what I mean? So I do appreciate the vulnerability, but it's also something that was maybe hard for you to talk about, right? Like
Yep.
when the things were there, no one knew probably the bad side of baby daddy, right?
No.
So
We kind of try to take that L in person, if that makes sense. Because
yeah,
it's just like I don't like to trauma dump on anyone. So if I feel like I'm going through a lot or if my situation is not ideal, I'd prefer not to have anyone know what's going on. Like, I think my mom didn't even know until I was in the hospital. And like when
Wow.
I was in the hospital, my mom was like, "You like why you didn't tell me?" Like, well, I tried to diffuse the situation, but I I realized I couldn't control that situation because I can't control another human's behavior. So yeah, it is hard as a woman. Like men don't understand that they have a little bit more strength because they were built different than us. So you can get me, you know, to get the fuck out. Like, you can beat me up. Like, I'm not afraid to admit that. Like, yeah, I cannot win every battle, especially not with a man. So I'm just proud that like I was able to step back from that situation and not continue to let that be my reality.
And now I
Um,
know it's been a little bit of a little bit of time, but I got three baby moms. Let's get serious. So I had my really bad young days, which I was the bad dude. Um, but now you can step back and you can see another version. Do you see a good dad?
I seen a good dad,
Mm.
past tense. In the
I-
present tense, the reality of it is I feel like you can't be a good father if you're not in your child's life. But
It's 100.
if you do something that makes you not be in their life or that has a consequence that has you outside of their life, then no, you're not a good father. I'm the father. I'm
No,
the mother.
you the mother.
But I could never be the father. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah, yeah,
they say that
yeah,
they're like, I'm the mom,
yeah.
I'm the dad.
They
I
want
could
the
never
two titles,
simply
but
do what you do.
yeah. It's
I can't teach them to be tough, but I can teach them to be, nurturing. I could teach them to be, you know what I mean, motherly, but I cannot teach them the man things that you guys teach. And that's the reality of it. And I just wish that more people understood that.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Cause I got one that be like, yo, and then I got one that's mad cool, and then I got one from the heavens onto me. I'm sitting here like, damn, this shit is ridiculous. But anyways, I appreciate you answering that. I know that was like way to the left, but
It's okay.
but it's part of the music. It's part of the songs. It's also part of the
You
things.
never know what women need to hear. What women needs to hear that. Like, hey, I got out of that situation. You can too. Like, you know what I mean? I just didn't want my reality to be me not being here anymore because I chose to care about someone more than I cared about myself because that's the reality of it when you let someone put their hands on you or if you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ultimately they only do what you allow them to do. So it's just like I allowed you to feel comfortable enough that you could do anything to me, which makes me feel like I needed to work on my boundaries, which that's all I've been doing. Best thing to do. Practice detachment.
And talk about that. I got a comment here that says that song helped me move forward and leave a toxic relationship. I'm happy that I met her. You know, I'm sitting here like this is Bossy V, right? So I'm sitting here and I'm like, Bossy, did you leave this dude already? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand the confused. I've known Bossy for a long time and she ain't leave nobody. So I don't know who she's talking about. That's me just getting at her. Don't worry. I know that she probably
Oh
got.
my God.
But
I love you, Bossy. Good. I'm glad. Cause it helped me. It helped me. And like that's the way that I got through things. They would hurt me. I wouldn't get back at you. I wouldn't do nothing to you. I would make music and I would release what I felt. And that was the best therapy for me. Cause growing up in a Spanish household, we don't think about therapy. We don't talk to nobody. We don't want nobody in the business.
yeah, that's
So
100. That's 100.
music is the business. It's the therapy. It's the heart and the soul.
So if you guys are just tuning in, we just went over Overthinking featuring Kiara Love on hopefully we get a release date for that because it does have to get remake.
February 14th.
Oh hell no. How you gonna do that? How you gonna do that for us? How you gonna do that to us?
Because that's the whole Overthinking album. So that's gonna be a song on there. It's probably gonna be like the fourth song or something.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
So
They
It's
always,
basic.
it's always somebody throwing some toxic shit on Valentine's Day, bro. Like, but I feel
Not
you. It's
not
it's
everybody's gonna be happy on
it's
Valentine's Day. Let's
not
be honest.
everybody. You 100%. You 100%. You 100%. Big shout out to everybody listening. So you came to me as the artist version of you, and
Yeah.
what's crazy is that there's so much to you. I want to know what has probably been the hardest of this juggling, not to like balance it, but the nightlife. You and your team, you just loving the team, and you know what? Shout out to that, and I hope that energy keeps because not a lot of people get that. There's always one that don't work hard. There's always one that
Keep y'all
we need
swinging.
to fire. We need to like it's crazy. Um, to the nightlife, especially in Tampa, there had to be a bunch of people that you have already came across, met,
Oh, there is. Yes.
pictures. How has that
Pictures.
been
I have
going? And not
Listen, I got so much stuff I haven't had a chance to edit from different events that I am so backed up. Like, I was like, I need to take a little break. So we drove out of like Tampa and we just went for a drive, like a long drive. And I was like, I need to clear my mind and the road and clear, and there's nobody here. All you see is trees and like the campo and stuff. Like, we out here. We're like, yeah, if we run out of gas, we might not make it back. Like, but we needed that to kind of like actually think like, hey, like look how far we've came. Like it's only been, let's see, January, we're in February now. So it's probably only been a month since I've left nursing, and I've already done a lot. I've already been a part a lot. So I'm happy, bro. It's you gotta be hungry. I'm hungry. I don't know where my meal's coming. Like I'm starving. Like we're gonna get this food. We're gonna get everything. And it doesn't even matter who's with you or who's against you.
word
As
that.
long as you got God with you, nobody matters. Like keep going.
Yo. Shout
Keep
out to you.
going.
So I'm trying to figure out is how the development of the team. Or was it you as an invitee or inviter?
Okay, so I would say it's a little bit hard to say. I think it was kind of mutual.
Okay.
I've had a lot of people that have found me based off of promoting. And I, started promoting some strip clubs and stuff like that. Started DJing at a strip club. And then I kind of just have been dabbling in everything when it comes to like the nightlife. So the night lounges, the karaoke lounges, any of these places that you could host events, DJ competitions, like pay your way in. Let's see who wins. We'll bring the winner out. Let's see if you can win again. You know what I mean? Who knows? We're just doing little things here and there. And then I started working at a studio. It's called GSC Recording Studio. So you already know. Shout out GSC. Shout out to my producer, Woo Izzy. Like he's the dopest producer I've come across. I'm talking about he could record, mix, and master himself. Like, and I watched him do it. That's how I'm learning.
Yeah.
And that's how you grow. Like, elevate yourself around people that have already elevated. Like, he's a dope artist. He's a dope producer. He's a dope audio engineer. So I feel like I've been just watching great people do their thing. And um, it just has been like motivating me to be better. Like, I want to be better than I was yesterday. That's the only goal that I have.
Bro,
And
this is
that's it.
refreshing. This is refreshing. Big shout out to everybody listening in. You got a song here. I think I've been taking this with me on the ride because obviously it's been out for almost a year now. Real You.
Yes.
Like, is this almost like a biography? Is almost like a almost exposing? Like,
Kinda, yeah. I had gotten with somebody that I was not proud of.
wait, hold up.
And
If y'all don't know the term "gone with somebody," that's basically a fling. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Something that came real
Really.
quick, and yeah. I haven't heard that shit. Anyways,
So what?
yo, I haven't used that. Anyways, go ahead. So you
He
gone?
just he was delusional. Like, and I initially didn't want to date this person. I didn't want nothing with this person because I could kind of already see like who they were. But me trying to give the benefit of the doubt, that's why you can't give too much of it. I did. I gave him the benefit of the doubt, and then like he just showed me like why I shouldn't give nobody the benefit of the doubt. So like I stopped doing that. If I do not feel comfortable with you, that's it. I can't force that. I can't make that. And energy never lies. It doesn't.
And let me tell you, the vocals on here, people got people like, I got on. I was like, okay, Bree's not playing today. So anyways, this one right here is Real You, available on SoundCloud, but I think you have, I have an updated version.
You do.
So, whenever that's released, let us know and then we'll do our thing. But this is Real You, Briaa MC on QSJ Radio.
Skies on the track, whoa!
So what's the real you? Cause everything you said and everything I view, they definitely aren't clear right views. Starting to see a different side when we first connected. I understand why I initially rejected you. Cause all you do is lie, and you don't tell the truth. And there's nothing else to prove, yeah. So what's the real you? Cause everything you said and everything I view, they definitely aren't clear right views. Starting to see a different side from when we first connected. I understand why I initially rejected you. Cause all you do is lie, and you don't tell the truth. And there's nothing else to prove, yeah. Man, I get it, couldn't take the real, so you took it all for granted. And now I understand, I guess I had to end it. And that's still a reason why it is. And it's alright, baby, cause it is what it is. Holding it down, 10 toes to the ground. Now I understand I gotta focus on me. Fuck everything, cause baby, that's the reality of everything. It is what it is, that's my mentality about it all. And I'm not worried about it anymore. Focused on the bag, had to focus on me, focus what you had. Now it's just a problem, baby, it is what you had. Cause everything you said and everything I view, they definitely aren't clear right views. Starting to see a different side from you first connected. I understand why I initially rejected you. Cause all you do is lie, and you don't tell.
So I broke down the lyrics in my own mental, cause
Right.
like, I was called a liar.
Right.
I was called all these names because
But were they
I was, okay?
Right.
100%. I had other basically agendas when it came to those situations. Yeah, I got links. I'm gonna drop them here in a few minutes, Eddie. My bad. So there's something that's crazy. Like when somebody breaks down lyrics, you go and you say all you did was lie, and you never told the truth. Now people will say you're saying it twice. I got deep with that because it's different when somebody is like basically, trying to hide something versus something like you're not even doing it for yourself at this point. You're not even doing you're not even telling the truth for yourself at this point. It's not even like I couldn't get that. Now there was also something in there, and I felt it where you was like you wasn't trying to fuck with this dude.
I wasn't. Like, this was somebody who was like in my DM for like a year or two. Like, they was just stuck there. You know what I mean? So this was somebody I initially was like, no. Like, I looked at them and I could just tell, es un delincuente, bro. This is a delinquent. This is somebody who's going to get me in trouble. Like, I might not have no TV if I leave him at my house. I don't know.
Oh, damn. Like,
You
it was
know
like
what I'm
that.
saying? Who knows? I just didn't know if I could trust this person. So I gave them a chance, and then they try to flip it on me. Like, I'm like, dub, you cannot dub me out. You the dub.
You the you the dub.
You the dub.
Oh my God. You know, it's crazy because a lot of people take like risks like that. Were you in the middle of trying to find something or just lonely?
I was looking for
Cause you know,
love in the wrong places.
listen. This is where a lot of people like. Excuse me while I try to build some content. This is where a lot of people fail to, and I believe you're not going to. Loneliness can cause people to do some dumb shit.
For real.
And
Facts.
then you know that that's where the place that you are in, and still you put yourself at risk,
Yep.
which is
That was one of those situations. That was one of those, like, I knew I shouldn't have, but, like, I kinda wanted to feel something, and then they kinda, like, stomped all over me, so then I was just like, "Okay, another person stomped all over me, so now I'm gonna stomp all over this song because that's how I feel."
that's
That's how I feel.
yeah. Let me- Yo, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. I love that shit. If you guys want to go ahead, I dropped the link in the chat. And for those who are listening, obviously on the audio version, soundcloud.com. And you can find Brianna slash cook, right? Brianna
Yep.
Cook on there.
I really be cooking.
Yeah, for real, for real. Let her cook,
I mean,
for
like,
real.
I could legit say my last name is Cook because it really is.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
You know?
So we talked about a lot. So far we have broke down kind of like this road that you took to adulthood, and earning a career, and probably what I believe is one of the difficult things out there in nursing. And you know, you deal with a lot of emotions. One day is good, 5 seconds ago it was good. And then and then, you know, you still gotta go home and feed a kid. You
Yeah.
know, that's kind of crazy. And then then you go into the nightlife, which is beyond crazy and dangerous for any kind of situation. It's not because male, female, any of that. It's just a dangerous situation because you don't know. But you out there in Tampa, you're making a name for yourself, making a name for your team, and loving it and things like that. We're going into this music stuff, and we could tell by not only the clarity, the everything, and the cadence that you have taken this serious. So what is next? Like, what are we waiting for you? Because that it seems like you got some singles out there, but then I'm like, where the album art? Because then that's when you know.
Yeah, just wait. I have 2 albums I'm trying to drop within 3 months. So I'm trying to drop one in February and I'm trying to drop one on my birthday, which is in May. So May 6th, I have one album dropping, which is gonna be like Overthinking. I'm not dropping it on Valentine's Day.
Okay.
But the one I am dropping on Valentine's Day is called Rarity, and it's actually something I was working with a long time ago. It was this label called, I think it was like Plan A Productions.
Okay.
It was a long time ago. I know it was with my homie Rose J. Shout out to him. I know I will never forget you ever. Which I just hit me up. I be forgetting. We have a lot of work we did in the past, and I worked on a project that I was supposed to drop, and I just never dropped it. I had the cover art, everything, and now I'm gonna do it as me now, like, because the name really didn't change, and really, Briaa is literally my name without the N. MC is literally my middle initial and my last name initial. So it's not like I created this, like, I just, where did it come from?
Yeah.
That's me. It's just nobody calls me Brianna. It just sounds weird.
I don't know why, but nobody ever likes that name. Like
I
people
just
that
never
name that,
did.
never did.
I don't know why, because to me, it's just like in 1995, the long time ago days when I was born, there was too many Briannas. They just had different Brianna. They had different spelling.
Yeah.
But I never heard no Bria.
Yeah.
I really didn't hear a Bria.
Okay.
I didn't hear a Ismati with a Z. Like I heard,
Ismati. Oh
you
my
know what I
god.
mean?
How
That's
to
my daughter name. That's my daughter. I love her. I love her. She's my favorite. She's actually my biggest fan. Like
That's
when I
nice.
tell you she's the one that gets to hear anything before it goes anywhere. I love it. She'll be like, I like this one. And if she don't like it, she'll tell me too. She'll be like, I don't like this one. But she hasn't done that yet. She hasn't done that yet. So I think we're doing good.
We got one more song here, and then we'll get into some really weird questions. Yeah, we not gonna get all up in your business like that. So we got Who Easy. Who is he?
Who is he?
Who is he? Who is
That
he?
is my producer. That
Okay.
is my mentor.
And
He's everything.
Comeback.
Yes.
Is this literally like some fucking Rocky 5 shit? Like what's going?
This was like a little bit of something. We were trying to something. It was the first song we recorded together. So it's like, the idea was like, okay, we're transitioning. We've gone through overthinking. We've gone through figuring out who someone is. We've gone through, love or lust. We've gone through one night stand. We've gone through the nightlife. We've gone through all of these different levels and stages that probably most people probably don't ever dabble in. So the whole point is I'm giving you an insight on how to get over all those situations. You know what I'm saying? How do you get rid of like that heartbreak? How do you get rid of it? I personally go to the studio, I talk about it and I let it go. And that energy is the way that I release things. It's like a form of therapy for me personally, mixing, mastering, whether it's DJing, whether it's taking photos, whether it's doing anything that's, I guess, somewhat artistic. Like that's my release. That's my only release I have. So that's how I got through nursing. But it's like when the bills are piling up, when the light turned off, when the car you ain't got it no more, or when you're getting a hit and run, or when you have this crazy situation going on, how do you release that energy? What do you do personally? I'm trying to figure it out right now because life is life and it keeps moving. It doesn't stop for anyone. So it's just like, what do you do when everything is just crashing? You keep pushing. I keep my head up and I just stay prayed up. That's all I could personally do. But
bro, let me tell y'all, like, I don't want to get too much into it, but Briaa is really killing it right now and is not even with us right now. It is a crazy thing. It is a strength. And I know that you got like business and mind oriented and you really focus. But bro, that shit that I don't want to say too much right now. You just going in right now and I appreciate that. But you also gotta don't hide the tears. You feel me? Like, because I know you sad as shit right now.
We're so happy, but we're kind of sad. Because, like, I'm not going to lie. My dog was my son. Like, if I could ever have one, that was my son. And
so, if for those who don't know, because we wasn't talking live when the things happened, we both had different kind of situations. I got my online friends to talk about that shit because I don't got real life friends. And, but if you want, well, we could talk about that after the song plays. But this is Comeback. Who is he? So is Izzy on the track?
Yes, he's on the track. Sure. He mixed and mastered. He recorded his song. That's his song. But he just wanted to see what I could do.
Oh.
Improvise.
Trial and error? Like, y'all funny.
Yeah. Hey, we came out pretty good, though. He's dope. I love him.
This is it right here. Big shout out to everybody listening. Who is he? Featuring Briaa. Comeback on QSJ Radio.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been waiting long just to get you. Let me slow down. Every time you come in town, I seem to miss you. I do everything that'll keep you around. I'ma do everything that'll make you smile. Lately, I've been really just wanting to hold you. Let's put aside all of our differences. Oh, baby, could you take my hand and let me show you? I'm the definition of whatever real is.
I'm wreaking havoc on my walls. I'm singing songs about my own. I just can't seem to leave you alone. And everything that I am searching for is everything you got. And everything I see, and everything you bring. You're everything to me. Can we drop all of that shit? Can we leave it all like this? Cause I'm really with this shit. If it's you, then I'm with all it.
Ooh, I've been waiting long just to get you. Let me slow down, let me slow down, let me slow down, let me slow down. Every time you come in town, I seem to miss you. I'll do everything that'll keep you around. I'ma do everything that'll make you smile.
Oh my god. I mean, the song ain't even over, and I'm just like, oh.
I'm trying to tell you.
Oh my god. And you know what's crazy? You know the term "you ate"?
Yeah.
Like, you ate.
And we did.
Like,
and we did.
like,
that's why I said my team is amazing.
bro.
Like, we're around amazing people.
I sat there like, da-da-da-da. You switched up the cadence, came back. I said, yo. And then it was with him. It was like, bro. And I'm like saying,
I told him he didn't even need me on that. He just wanted to see if I could do something on spot, which I told him I could do, but I had to prove it, obviously. So this
was a dare? Like, what are we talking about?
No, this was more like let's see if you could really do what you say you could do.
Bro,
and
I was in there talking crazy in my head. Y'all can't do just playing this shit because y'all fucking with people's emotions. I was saying here like, you know, let's sing in them, and I was like, oh, okay.
Listen.
Yeah, fuck it. I fuck with it.
We have been practicing. We've been cooking in the studio.
Oh my God.
No sleep. The only time we take off is if we really need to take off. But like I'm saying, like studio sessions, promoting, like we're all doing the same thing. We all had the same mission. We just trying to make it. That's it.
Big shout out to
everybody put Tampa on the map.
That's crazy. Yeah. So what's the team's name? What's the team's name?
You know, we don't really have, I don't think we really have like a set name.
You know what? Fuck it. Don't even do it.
We're a team. We're a team. You know, everybody is their own individual in this team. Like, you know, we all play a role, like, and we are all talented. We all got motion.
Yeah, word.
That's what we're doing.
Word.
Doing it.
Big shout out to that. Oh man, calm down. I'm gonna go back to that. I mean, I hope you don't mind. I'll throw a few of these on the QSJ Radio playlist.
I don't
Do this.
I don't mind.
Like, let's do this. Cause then as soon as I get the updates and they look at the app, if you guys didn't know, download the app, boom, they click it and it goes straight to your shit. Not my shit, your shit.
Yours.
So, wow. So we was talking earlier about, because right now you literally are balancing life. And then so you high energy, ready to talk about everything. But we got one of our fur babies is literally missing.
I know.
Like,
and
literally right now.
Right now, he's gone. Like, I don't know who took him. I'm going to have to go and look on this video and, like, see. Somebody I know had to have taken him because it's just, like, he's been getting a lot of visitors. Like, people will walk up to him and, like, I'm, like, right there. Like, yo, that's my dog. Like, can you back up? My dog is not, you know, doing nothing to you. And he's a cute dog. He's friendly. So I don't believe that he would have gone too far.
Yeah.
But it's just like, how did you grab him in less than 2 minutes? Like that was quick. Like, I don't know what happened, but I know that I had to focus on this because this was my main thing today. Once I do this interview, you know, with you guys, I could, you know, go back to Tampa because I'm not even in my part of Tampa because, you know, people like to say Tampa.
Yeah.
But there's really only one Tampa, and Tampa is pretty big. But I'm like on a different part of Florida right now. So I'm gonna have to drive back to my area and try to see if I can find him. But it's just like, you know, in the hood, nobody's gonna tell you who stole your dog.
No, ain't nobody.
So he's gone.
What was his name? What was his name to you? King. Oh man.
Because he was my king. I'm so sad.
That's so sad. I'm sad for you.
I was so attached to this dog. Like, when I tell you I bought the cage, I bought the bed, I bought the collar, like, I'm talking about anything this dog needs.
And
like,
was it
was my child.
Was he like outside just
He was outside using the bathroom.
That's it.
That's it. That's
Oh
all
my
it took.
God.
But I kind of have to like take responsibility and realize that you can't expect other people to take care of your dog or your child or anything of yours the way that you would. So I feel very disappointed in the fact that like you should have been outside with him.
Yeah.
You know he's a nice dog.
Yeah.
Like that's a nice looking dog. They'll take the ugly dogs. Of course they'll take the nice ones too. Come on now, yo.
Yo, that's
Now they're
100.
probably gonna breed my dog. I'm probably gonna have to buy a puppy or something. I'm gonna have to John Wick myself back.
Oh my God.
And that's gonna be like the next. That's gonna be the next stage.
And that shit going right to the studio. Well, big shout out to everybody listening. I miss my dog. Anyway, look, that's not funny. That's not funny.
No,
I'm so I'm.
it's okay.
I hope
It's
I hope the
alright.
best. I know that shit is crazy.
It's all right though. I feel like everything does happen for a reason. I have been kind of busy, so maybe that was kind of like a sign. Like maybe whoever took the dog is actually, they got a big house or something. Maybe they're not in an apartment. I don't know. I can only hope that he's in better hands than what he was already in, which, I thought he was pretty blessed, but
Briaa MC, everybody. Let me ask you some dumb shit. Okay.
Go ahead. I'm prepared.
Yo, if your music had like a flavor, what would it
Right.
taste like and why?
I like the Sour Patches. Sour, sweet, gone. Because that's exactly how quick it takes for me to be bored and leave your life. I'm going to be sour, sweet, and then, baby, I'm gone. Bye.
What is the most embarrassing or unexpected thing that's happened to you? Have you been performing?
I have not, but I'm actually probably going to be performing sometime this month, actually.
But most embarrassing and unexpected thing that happened to you?
Oh, man. So I was in this rave group chat, and I hope none of them are listening. I pray. But I was sending content of the DJs and everything that I seen that night. And I accidentally sent like this rave video snippet of me and like, let's just say it probably wasn't appropriate for that
Oh my
chat.
God. Not safe for work. Yo.
And I deleted it so fast. Like, I don't know if someone saw it. I'm pretty sure someone did, but they didn't say nothing, so we good. But still,
It was
whoever got the
bad?
free peep show.
Oh, you got a peep show.
A little peep. A little
Oh my
Bo
God.
Peep. That's what he peeped. A little Bo Peep. But that was really embarrassing. And that was like last week, I think. So it was like right
Last
there.
week. Oh no. Yo, shorty viral in 3 days. If you could create like a super group with 3 artists, including you and 3 artists, who are they?
Like famous artists or artists that I know personally?
It could be artists personally, because on the real, we don't know these famous people no more, you know?
I mean, I would love to be with Chris Brown. I promise you. But
That sounds different. Different.
I would not like that. I mean, like musically.
$1,000 picture. Let's go.
I would say me, Woo. Who is he? And I would say Young Type. So I would say that would be the 3 artists, because like one specializes in dance hall, one does like more rap and dance hall and versatile, and then me, I do R&B, I do your chorus, I do your vocals, I do your harmonies, I do whatever you need. And so I feel like 1 girl, 2 guys, dream team in Tampa. We all have our own motion.
Yeah, I don't clip that. 1 girl, 2 guys, don't clip that. But anyway.
Stop.
It's not safe out here, I swear.
I know it's not, but guess what? It is what it is.
But we know what was the
What I
real.
meant.
You know,
Yeah.
it's just,
Of course.
it's going to be
Hey,
sound.
listen, simple-minded people take what they like out of them.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
So, one random thing that you know that you do
Right.
when you're in the creative zone. Like, for me, An example would be I will have to always eat hot Cheetos.
Hot Cheetos? Okay. Me, it is, I don't know, it's a multitude of things because like I have ADD and ADHD, so it's just like hyperfixation is definitely something. Tapping, um, clicking of a pen. It could be redundant, but if I'm focused and that's helping me, we're staying there.
Okay.
I think it's the pen thing. I would tap it or like I'll doodle or something. It would
Yeah.
be something that is just it stays in the same area while I'm listening. Bum 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 bum. That's how I make it all come together somehow.
Okay.
A little bit of chaos
Okay.
and confusion.
Big shout out to everybody listening in. It is crazy to know that I've known you so long. And you go from taking vitals to creating vitals, right?
Yes.
So, and I'm extremely proud of all this. Okay, the team is crazy. Y'all out there. I think you comfortable on social media, which is usually hard for a lot of people because you don't know what to post, what's gonna hurt people's feelings, what's gonna offend somebody, what's gonna come back to haunt you. A whole bunch of stuff. Now, I know it's not as if you're starting off because you're not. You've been out here for a little bit. You already know who's really trying to help you and who's really trying to be on a track, right? So, what is some advice that you probably would now give those up and coming artists, to try to like guide through this because it is difficult because I tell you it's not only difficult because you're a woman, it's you a grown woman,
Right.
because it's nuts.
It's a lot.
I know, but if you could briefly just
Oh my gosh, the best advice I could give anybody, and this was advice that was given to me that I didn't take serious. As an artist, don't ever get too comfortable with one producer. That was my first mistake. I got comfortable with one producer. I thought this producer was my family. I thought this producer was my friend. I thought this producer had my best interest in me. Like that we were on the same team. We had the same goals, that we were going to do this together. Then I started realizing that this friendship, this producer, this person that I trusted was more of a business transaction. You only care about me when I pay for a studio session, but if I have something else going on, you don't want to hear it.
Wow.
That's fine. But don't ever let a producer tell you who you not going to be. Because, baby, I had them tell me I would never make it unless I did certain things. And guess what, baby? We didn't do those things, but we still going to make it. You know why? Because you're not going to tell me what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do because you're not going to tell me anything. And that's the last conversation I ever decided I wanted to have with this person. But venture out. Produce with more than one producer. Have different producers in different areas. Go to different states. Check people out. Like, that's the only way you're going to know what works for you. And don't stay in one genre. And that's very limiting. Do other genres. Do hip-hop. Do R&B. Do, EDM. Do dance hall. Do, whatever you want to do. But be the best at it. And really, put your all in it. And if you really want to do music, it is not as far of a reach. Like, we have social media, we got Instagram, we got Reels, we got YouTube Reels, we got YouTube, we got podcasts, we have radio stations, we have so much thing with social media that is at our grasp that, like, you could do it. You can. It's not going to happen overnight, but you could do it.
So
like,
now,
we're still trying to get where we want to get to. We still ain't get there yet, but we're going to get there.
Now, we changed the concept because it's all about mad love, right? It was back in the day. It was crazy. It was anger, but we were really showing support and things like that. But this is different now. And the difference is digging yourself up, okay?
Yeah.
Digging yourself up from the underground. One of those questions is a questions for yourself, okay? Right. If you could see where I am now, you need to access to yourself. If you could see where I am now, what advice would you give to me to stay true to myself? This is you asking you.
Oof. What advice would I give myself to stay true to myself? If you don't feel it, don't go for it. Follow your instincts. That's the biggest thing that I could continue to tell myself, because that faith that I have is the only thing that's really getting me through. And people don't realize that this is really our human experience. So this is so much deeper than people realize. This is more than going to one place, to going up and down, being here, being not. It's more of like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna leave here? And I want to leave a lot here. I want to be one of those people that you remember. You know, you may have never listened to my music, but you remember something that I said that helped you get through something. But follow your instincts. Stay true to those instincts, because they're not going to lead you wrong. If you're not feeling it, don't go for it. If you do, go for it. But those instincts and that faith, that's really all you need.
I'm recording this.
I know you
I
are.
will ask you this later on in life.
I would be like, listen, I'm still following my instincts, B.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what's
still
up.
doing it.
That's what's up. Briaa, thank you so much for coming on here talking to us, yo.
Of course.
Amazing. For the 100th time.
Right,
You know
the 100th. Different name, different everything, but we're still doing it.
We still
Same
doing
people.
it up. Yo, I feel better. I know that you are, somewhere else with it, but, we got to trust the people around us for a little bit to get them out of it. And the music is popping. Everything else is popping. I'm on the gram watching it. It's crazy.
And we're going to keep pushing.
Shout out to you and your team. And anytime you want to come and talk to us or get the team on here and talk about, things that are coming up, we'll more than have the open. You got the lock and key, okay?
Oh, always.
And stop acting shy with me. We good. Relax.
We good.
Okay?
I am good. I'm so happy to see you guys.
Same thing. We'll talk soon, okay?
We will.
So